Our sphere of impulses. Hey guys, welcome in day 326 of 366, where I'm reading The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and giving you my 2 cents. So, April 19th, our sphere of impulses. Epictetus says we must discover the missing art of ascent and pay special attention to the sphere of our impulses, that they are subject to reservation, to the common good, and that they are in proportion to actual worth. That's from Marcus Aurelius in Meditations. Here we have the emperor, the most powerful man in the world, quoting in his diary the wisdom of a former slave. And from what we know, Marcus might have had direct notes from Epictetus's lectures via one of his former students. That wisdom was ultimately about surrender and serving the common good, about the limits of our power and the importance of checking our impulses, something every person in authority needs to hear. Power and powerlessness seem so rarely to enter the same orbit, but when they do, it can change the world. Think about President Abraham Lincoln meeting with, corresponding with, and learning from Frederick Douglass, another former slave of considerable wisdom and insight. In any case, all those men lived by the principles expressed here. That in our lives, whether we're experiencing great power or powerlessness, it's critical to leave room for what may happen and keep the common good and the actual worth of things front and center. And above all, be willing to learn from anyone and everyone, regardless of their station in life. Let me read this last paragraph one more time and pay special attention. In any case, all those men lived by the principles expressed here. That in our lives, whether we're experiencing great power or powerlessness, it's critical to leave room for what may happen. It's critical to leave room for what may happen and keep the common good and the actual worth of things front and center. And above all, be willing to learn from anyone and everyone, regardless of their station in life. That can be a little abstract in my thoughts on it. Maybe I shouldn't have read that one cold, but my thoughts are a little abstract on it. But I think I'm thinking about it in a way that particularly has to do with the current situation that I'm facing right now. And think about this. I absolutely believe that everyone, in the right frame of mind, if you take and harness your attention, you can have anything that you want. You have everything you need. You have the gift from God, the universe, whatever it is, to create whatever you want. And in this last paragraph, I'm going to say, keep the actual worth of things front and center. And above all, be willing to learn from anyone and everyone, regardless of their station in life, and from anything. Don't judge a book by its cover. There you have boundless gifts in front of you, people with wisdom that you may not know, or people you know that have wisdom that you're unaware of. You just have to pay attention and listen. Use all your senses and be open to letting God or the universe or whatever open the door for you. So I think I'm thinking about this a little more abstract than it's saying here, but I just kind of had an epiphany in my head as I was reading that last paragraph. So let me know. I don't know who's watching this right now, but let me know if there's you have any particular thoughts on it, because I would like to learn from you guys as well. So please, leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube or TikTok, doesn't matter. Leave a comment. Let's start a conversation here, because that's what this is about. We need to all learn from each other. And maybe I'm saying this and, thinking about it a completely different way. And maybe I'll go through and read this a whole nother year. Doesn't have to be on video, but I can read that again next year, and my perspective may have changed. And then I'll have all new insight by reading that passage and every other passage that I've already read. because as you get older, you see things differently, and you'll see things that you didn't see the first time around because you've changed, and you might, have a deeper understanding of everything in here. So, again, if you got any thoughts on today's passage, let me know in the comments, and see you guys tomorrow.